name of God, Allah. So when we say Allah is the same God of Moses, again, take it with me to what I said earlier, same God of God, the same God of Noah, same God of Musa, same God of Jacob and David and Solomon and all these Ezekiel and all these prophets. Now, I don't think I'm here in this position to give you a lecture. I don't have time to do so. This is just a passing word I would like to share with you so I can give my honorable friend, my right and my left, the opportunity to express their views and really to say what they want to say. But I would like to share with you a verse from the Quran. And these verse from a chapter titled The Chambers. And it is located in 13th verse of the Quran. It says, يا أيها الناس إنا خلقناكم من ذكر وأنثى وجعلناكم شعوبا وقبائل لتعارفوا إن أكرمكم عند الله أتقاكم إن الله عليم خبير. All mankind. This is the message of peace from our holy book. The same thing you can find in the New Testament and the same thing you can find in the Torah. All mankind, we have created you from one single pair of male and a female. And we made you into nations and tribes for the purpose to know one another, to love one another, to show respect to one another, to share and cherish one another. The best of you, the verse continues to say, the best of you are or is the one who is the most pious. It's not the face, it's not how much money you have in the bank, it's not the outer features, it is the heart. It is the heart which is the God's center of attention. He looks at your actions and your heart. He doesn't look at your document. He doesn't look at your boundaries and nationalities. He looks at your heart, because the real you, I think, the real you is your heart. And we have a duty, brothers and sisters and invited friends, to clean this heart, being the center of God's attention. We need to tidy it up. We need to clean it, to purify it from diseases, illnesses, the lack of arrogance, the lack of envy, jealousy, hatred, grudges, violence, transgression, and aggression. We need to clean this heart. When we, for instance, when we invite somebody for a cup of tea and biscuit into our houses, we spend time to organize our house, to tidy up, because we're going to receive a guest. What's about receiving the guest of guests, which is the King of Kings? Are you going to invite, go to your heart? Your heart is diseased, you got dirt, and you got, actually, it's not tidy. It's not tidy out. So this verse, it speaks, as I'm coming to the conclusion, still we have many differences. Sometimes we do argue. We argue with people of the book, Christian and Jew. We do argue sometimes. But despite our differences, that should not stop us, either one of us, from loving. This is my today's message. Very humble message to all of us. Differences that we have in our religion, okay, that should not stop us from loving, respecting, and supporting one another. So we need to learn something. We need to learn how to, we need to learn to appreciate a little difference that we have and focus on the common values that we share and cherish. And that actually reside in each and every one of us, regardless of color, regardless of creed, regardless of a way of life or any other differences. I think this is the reason why I said today, this assembly, this honorable assembly, I'm really very happy to be here today, because I look at it as a part of that project that will lead us into, and we have actually to be committed. I'm not joking, brothers and sisters. I'm really serious with the things I'm saying. Today's assembly, it should lead us into more assemblies and more meetings to really reinforce, to renew our commitment to work together, to actually repair our broken relationship, to win heart and mind, and to work together. Because if we can say something together, it will carry more weight. Am I right or not? It will carry more weight. These scholars, we're going to say the same thing I will say. Sisters, they can add their vote to what I say. So we have a weight here. We have a position. We have authority. So if you speak on your own, then I think you would be very limited and vulnerable. So let's really, when we leave this assembly today, we leave it when we go home with a renewed commitment. Whatever, whenever, whoever, it doesn't matter. And let me conclude with this: solidarity, compassion, cooperation, cohesion. These are qualities, foundation for any peaceful, prosperous society. Society where people show mercy to one another, society where people help one another, spread goodness and peace and harmony in our society. So let's be these people, let's look after our neighbors. Unfortunately, today we live in a time that we leave our neighbors. I live in New Malden, and I have luckily, I have two neighbors. One is Christian from Italy, one is Muslim. To be honest, I'm not going to say that I'm the best man. No, I'm not. I don't have right to say that. But to be honest with you, these two people are very good neighbors to me. The man from Italy is a Christian, the other man is Muslim, and alhamdulillah, we share so many common things together. So we look after each other, we salute, we greet each other, and we help one another. Even Ramadan, the past Ramadan, I share with them, especially the man on my left, man from Italy, I share with them our festivities, and they were really very appreciative. They were very, very, very happy. For me to come to knock on their door, this is a gift from my family because we have a festival. And they look at, are you serious? I said, well, I am serious. I'm serious sharing with you a gift. It will create love. It will bond that love and harmony and peace. And this is what we need to